LP, you're the bomb. All right, now we're live on YouTube also for my channel.
Yay! Oh my God, we're streaming from 3 places at once.
All right, ready? Hey, Lawrence.
All right, let's dive in since we got fabulous people here, important movers and shakers here. Let's dive right into where the not-so-secret ingredient came from. Ginger is waving a spatula at me with love, right?
That's why I decided not to bring the knife in the studio. Because I start to point it and people are like, no, come on back in. Indeed, yes.
Because the not-so-secret ingredient is the opposite of what you're saying. It's about generosity. It's about suing the goodness that we've earned and sharing those tips and tricks and strategies and basically the things that have tripped us up in our business.
Yes.
We are helping you shorten the curve and go make a bigger difference and saving you a lot of time, money, energy, headache by sharing the wisdom that we both have together. And it's about being generous.
Yes. So let's start the generosity right now. Everybody gets a serving of generosity, folks. Everybody. I hope you want a nice big one. So Lisa, I want you to start us off with what's your story of awareness? Because awareness is the ingredient today. Awareness is the not so secret ingredient today. And so when did awareness like hit your pantry? And by the way, we're both like total food nerds and we love that. So where are you live on Facebook so I can share it? We're on Lisa's channel, right?
I'm on my business page right now.
Thank you for asking, Lawrence.
You got it. So my awareness started when I was gripping a steering wheel, bawling my eyes out, steam coming out of my ears, hot red face, almost having been wiped out,
killed,
like millimeters from my nose from the car, wiped out by a transport truck. And distracted driving was not a thing for me. I am very on the point. I'm very aware. I am very...
I bet you could be an instructor.
Right? Put the phone down. Right? I think about that. Ever seen the movie Alexander and the Terrible Bad, like Awful Day?
Yes, the Terrible Bad. Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And put the phone down. That was me. It was like, put the phone down, because I had received a series of text messages that were crazy. Telling me about my character, who I am, attacking me as a person. And it was from someone who was in my family, a very deep, important person to me. And I took that in. And I was thinking, how could someone say this to me? And why is this happening? And I was trying to figure out that other person so much that I didn't even realize I had put the car in drive. I was going on autopilot. I was just like doing my thing, trying to push through and get home. And something in the car said stop. And I hit the brakes. And that was when I looked up and I saw that. And I realized that I wasn't aware of shit in my life. Right?
No bueno.
I was playing these tapes in my head that were negative.
Right.
I was playing small. Because I had all these internal fears and thoughts about the rest of the world telling me my worth.
Yeah, get rid of those. Get rid of those.
And that was a turning point when literally I was alive. I was here. And I realized how freaking short our time on Earth really is.
Yes.
And how much weight our words have. And how was I going to go use that moving forward?
Yeah. That's a big one. I'm so glad that truck didn't hit you. I'm so glad that your internal drive, like, there's something on it. And that's a side lesson right here. Like, well, it's not even a side lesson. Awareness is our topic today on this inaugural, the Not So Secret Ingredient show with Lisa Pezik and myself, Ginger Johnson. When we listen, even though we're not even quite sure what we're listening to, Lisa, right? I know for me, it was this feeling of restlessness. Have any of you ever felt restless before? Like, why is that? Listen to that. Like, I spent 10 years of my life previous studying something that nobody else on the planet in their right mind would study. I must be in my left mind. And it took me a couple of those last 10 years to figure out, why was I so damn frustrated? Why was I restless? Why was I sitting at the stop like you were in your car and not pushing the gas? Because like something wasn't right. We have, when we listen to that, call it intuition, universe, karma, like I don't freaking care what you call it. That is an ingredient in your life to pay attention to. Thankfully, LP, like I would have never met you in my life, would have absolutely been not the same. And everybody else's you help. And so that awareness, that's what we're talking about today. What's your awareness? That's the not so secret ingredient for all of our lives.
Yeah, and your body, your brain, your environment, your circumstance, like you said, it gives you clues. For me, I used to be such a pusher. I had that mentality, meaning if I'm not working, if I'm not grinding, if I'm not doing, if I'm not producing, things ain't happening. Things ain't happening.
And yet, we know that's not true.
Right.
Because when we
Things
get
we hear that, it's like you gotta work hard and grind harder. That's true to a point.
No.
Yes, there's hard work and hustle involved in things that you love.
Right.
But not when you're constantly doing this. Like Eric and I always say that. My husband will be like, "Why is this so hard? Why
Oh, that's a goodie. Why is this so hard?" Yeah, that should not. Yeah, that's a clue. Go ahead. I'm listening.
And that is where we know we need to pause.
It's a trigger, right?
Yeah.
Should totally be a trigger.
Like even me, why am I so frustrated? Why is this so frustrating? Why do I feel this frustration?
Right. Why am I not hitting the gas? What's the hesitation? Something is going on. That's awareness, my friends. Paying attention to that brings it from it bubbles up from where there's clearly I'm really into the technical terms here, but it's trying to come out. I think of it as I describe it sometimes, like when I was turning my ship, and Lisa, I know you've done this a number of times, fitness, nursing, fitness, everything strategy. Now you're super focused on what your zone of genius is. You're a super highway and you're choosing one lane. You've got your team. Like that's awareness. Look, could you do it all? Well, yeah, you get to define what all is. So like whatever, but do you want it all? What is it all? Get clear on what it all is and then be aware of what it takes. LP, you are so good at that, at figuring out what it takes, because part of awareness is also iteration. Like, oh, okay, if I'm not pushing the gas, why am I not pushing the gas? Well, then what if I do push the gas? Should I push the gas now? Should I wait? Should I put it in park? That's awareness, looking at your choices.
And you, G Master, are the master of
G Master.
The next part, which is once you have the awareness, then it's the alignment. And you are a master connector of who do I need to know? Who do I need to hire? Who do I need to reach out to? Who do I need to have help from? Who do I need to speak to? Again, we confuse entrepreneurship, business ownership, whatever you choose to call yourself. We think that it's like a solo jam. Like we gotta figure it all out. We gotta be the leader, and we gotta the person that can ask for the most help, that can stay the most focused, get stuff done at lightning speed.
Yes.
And people love to help you.
They do.
We love helping people. We love feeling and being needed. So when it's why is this frustration coming up for me, and you unpack it, great. Who do I need to go talk to about that? Who do I need to go hire? Who do I need to ask? Right? Why do I feel this? Why is this so hard? Okay, where else am I going to go, and who? And maybe it's even asking that person, has this ever happened to you where it's been so hard? And they're like, yeah, because you're doing it this way, dummy. Like, do it this way.
Right.
Alignment in yourself of where you want to go, but I think you're a master of realizing, gee, that you don't got to do it all alone. And there are get aligned with other people, which is how we came together. She's waving the spatula again. This is serious stuff when the spatula comes out.
I like having something to wave and play with. I realized that before we went live today, like, I want to be in my kitchen for this. So we'll do that for next week's, because this is every week, everybody. 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Lisa time. Ooh! 10 a.m. LP time.
I think this is a time where people are, there is no normal. I don't think anything is ever normal.
No, like, can we throw that out, please? Let's throw that out. That's not an ingredient that we have in our larder.
Can we stop saying new normal?
Yes. Let's say new reality. New reality, current reality would be even better. And look, the world has always changed. We're humans and everything else. Like, okay, so we're not the world. We think we are. That's part of the problem. Be aware that we are not the world, contrary to that song in the 80s. Like, yeah, with the alignment, just like you're talking about, LP, the alignment with what we want our vision to be in the world, and therefore what we make a reality. Aligning people for your purpose, your vision, your work, your planet, your friends, your community, or your family, whoever they are, that's critical. And I'm so glad we're talking about this today. Awareness and alignment. Alignment is a key. You've used this for a long time, LP, that alignment is a huge part of your AAA.
Yeah.
Right? And alignment is, alignment is like, we're going down the drag strip together because we're aligned. Now, does that mean you're always agreeing? No. Let's be super effing crystal clear here. Alignment is not agreement. Alignment is focusing on the same vision and going in that direction. I remember a quote, LP, that I absolutely love. Read it years ago in the New York Times. Lucy Danziger, former editor with one of the Condé Nast publications, and now she's got some amazing project going on. She said, hire the most opinionated people you can hire. Make sure you can align with the vision, and then let everybody do their best work, how they do it best. Because look, one thing that we're really afraid of, apparently, as people, is robust discussion. Because we think that's argument. No. We're only going to align when we are aware of other people's standpoints and their vantage points and their experience. Their opinion isn't the truth. Your opinion isn't the truth. I love you, but that's the truth. They're beliefs, and we can change them. When we say we change our mind, we can change our alignment. Because when we change our mind, we change our alignment. When we change our alignment, we can change our mind, because we are aware of what we want to make happen in this world. It's that simple. Life is short. Life is too long. Either way you look at it, awareness is critical.
Totally. I love that you're talking about letting people do their thing and do their part once we know the vision of where we're going. I remember I read this quote in a book, and I cannot believe, I thought it was Glennon Doyle Untamed, but I'll have to go look it up to see exactly where I read it. But I remember, it was either that or it was Danielle Laporte. It might have been Danielle Laporte.
Both great people. Keep going.
And she said it was eye-opening for her when she realized that the world is not a stage, and you don't get to write how you want everyone to play.
Ooh, say that again.
The world is not a stage, and you do not get to write how you want everyone to play.
Why not?
And I'm like, oh my God, I could totally do that.
Right.
It's such a like, you're going to do this, and you're going to do this, and you're good at this, and this is how we're going to do this, and you're this way, and I know this to be true about you, and no.
Right, because, now explain that. Keep it coming. Why?
You stifle people's creativity. You stifle their fire. You stifle their heart and their passion when you don't allow them to buy into the dream and fulfill on the dream and run with you to wherever you're going.
Plus, you
That is micromanaging, and that is not a secret ingredient. Questioning, curiosity, asking.
listening.
Is a secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Listening. Because I bet there are people on your team or people that you've met that are dying to help you do that thing that you're so passionate about doing. And you've never let them get a word in edgewise. You've never even asked them. I speak from experience. Like, that was a huge shift for Eric and I when we're like, oh my God, we have all these amazing people working for us. And they're telling us you're so amazing to work for because you listen, you treat us well. Like, they're saying all these things to us as if this is not a universal standard. Like, you treat us with compassion, you treat us with respect, you communicate with us, your gratitude, you're gracious. I'm like, is this not how we're supposed to be treating everybody in the world anyway? But then Eric and I were like, how do we do it bigger? I would go to my VA and say, hey, is there any special skill you have that you think could help me move along? You know, my visibility and my vision and my passion to serve the world. And she's like, heck yeah, I could do X, Y, and Z for you. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, and you're cool to just run and do that? Yeah. Boom. It was a simple curiosity, questioning, honoring where other people have been in their skills.
Yes.
And it's not that I hire you so I tell you how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, where to do it. They're a little bit curious to say, is there anything about you that you have a skill or anything about you I should know?
Right.
Oh,
So good, LP. So good. You're so right. Because we don't just stifle our team. Who else do we stifle? Ourselves.
Dream, ourselves.
Yeah, right?
Where we can go.
Yes. And so that brings us to the third part of this not so secret ingredient business show. Awareness, alignment. What's the next day, LP?
My favorite.
Action. And we're rolling.
So I gotta share though, before we hopped on. So I've been saying to G for like the last 2 weeks. I'm like, where are we going live? Like, how are we doing this? And she's like, we'll figure it out. And I'm like, okay, but I need where I don't.
Ditto.
Okay, a blind trust. And then literally 10 minutes before, G's like, are we all right? And
we should have tested this. Okay. Thank you, everybody who's here on whatever platform you're on. We're so grateful for you. Yes, and we've never had this much electronic stuff in front of all of us. I feel like we should be spinning tunes so everybody can jam out to all these things, but you can't see all of them. You're on where you're on. We're super grateful. Thank you. In fact, in wherever you're at, write some comments, awareness, alignment, action. Tell us what's on your mind, because every week we're going to be on the show and we want to answer questions the next week with the questions you have this week. So let us know, please.
Yeah. So the action, and I literally said, we're just going to go and figure it out on the fly.
Yes. And I knew that.
And you know what that is, G? Trusting ourselves.
Yes. Right. You're right again. You're right. And that's an awareness that you can figure it out. If this is the only thing you take away, my friends, today, watching, wherever you're watching, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, know that you can figure it out. And you don't have to figure it out alone. So many people, just like Lisa was talking about before, we all need help. The strongest person in the room is the most curious, and the most curious person is the one who asks for help. That's a true connector trait. That's a strategy. It's ask for some damn help. Be the curious man. There's a reason that toddlers ask why all the time. When your little man was 2 and 3, he's still asking, right? There's no end to that question, because he's trying to formulate, well, what is this world? I know I'm the center of it, but what is this world? And I need to figure it out. So when you ask, you're creating context, you're boosting your awareness, you're finding alignment, and you're realizing where you're not aligned, which is equally important. We'll talk about detachment perhaps in a future show. So truth. So now we're at the action stage, LP. Let her rip.
I gotta say something that came up to me though when you're talking about Oliver. And I'll tell you the coolest thing, tying together the awareness and the alignment and asking for help and your team and not micromanaging and telling them how to do it. Oliver's new famous line, which makes my heart just go pow. He'll ask us questions, and we'll like kind of rhetoric maybe with a few more questions, and then he'll go, "Oh, I get it," and then he'll tell us, and he's always right. He has a really unique spin on like the way he sees it. We could be talking about the same thing, but we describe it totally different. And my favorite thing ever is when he goes, "Oh, I get it." It's my favorite line ever to this day. It used to be "Mama," used to be "I love you." Now it's "Oh, I get it."
I could see you making like a cutout of him, put him on your wall, and then make one of those thought bubbles. Oh, I get it.
It's mind blowing because how it's like that age old. I'm gonna bugger this up, but it's like you can take a man to fish or teach a man to fish.
Oh. Mm-hmm. You can teach someone to fish, or you can, you can either. Right, we know what you're doing.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I do.
It's like, I'm not saying you got to do it this way.
Right.
I'm showing him the way, and he's figuring out himself, so he's got life lessons and skills that he can use and transfer for the rest of his life.
Truth.
When you allow
Yes.
the people on your team, when you give yourself that time to go, "Oh, I get it," that comes through taking action. Because his action's going, why? I
Right.
don't understand.
He's trying to-
What is that thing? His action is asking questions in his 6-year-old brain.
Right.
Curiosity.
Oh,
Action might be pressing the go button on multiple. You see, I'm looking at Facebook here, I'm looking at Instagram here. It might be, we got YouTube going on somewhere. It might be pressing the button and going, "Here I am in my janky, mucky, messy mess. But I figured it out and I did it." There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect time. We do not know everything. We are always a student and learner of life. Press the dang go button. Go. Ask the dang question. That's the secret ingredient. Press the go button.
and it shouldn't be a secret, right? Make that your not so secret ingredient today. Press the go button on whatever needs to go. And you're the one in charge of that go button. And guess what? The great thing is, it's never fatal. Like, we make it much bigger in our mind than it is to anybody else. In fact, just to your point, Lisa, when I texted you this, I woke up, like my husband woke up really early this morning to get to work really early. And so I'm awake. Like, okay, it's 4:00 in the morning and now I'm awake. Okay, that's not unusual for my brain, but I'm thinking, well, why not get up? And then all of a sudden, like, oh, we didn't test. And like, had this minor freak out. I'm like, I don't freak out very much. It's like very low grade freak out. We're like, shoot, we should have tested, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Yes, we will figure it out. So don't worry about it. Like, I'm the one who's worried about it more than anybody. And like, for me, you're worried about the stuff for you, but almost nobody else. And we love you. We say this with love. Nobody cares about your drama, because unless it aligns with them, it doesn't matter. So like, downgrade your drama and go back to your not so secret ingredients, your awareness, your alignment, and now your action. Let's wrap up our short time together here today, LP, with some action. Share your magic. Tell us why action is such a huge component and element of how you look at business strategy and your life. Because face it, if you love your work, your life is part of your work is part of your life.
Mm-hmm. I think the not so secret ingredient is that nobody, and I mean nobody, knows what they have. It's only because they did it when you didn't. They chose to just do it. They didn't wait.
Yes.
They didn't wait till it was perfect. They didn't wait till they knew it all. They didn't wait till they talked to somebody else to tell them how to do it.
Right.
They just did it.
Right. Nike's
or
right.
They just declared it.
Right.
They said, "This is my vision. This is what I want."
Right.
And people went, "Oh shit, I know how to do that. I can help with that. I can help you with that. I have some skills." They said it.
Yep.
They declared it.
Yep.
And then they did something, even if it was the completely wrong step. It got them in their mind nowhere, because action is never lost.
Ooh, that's a gem. Action's never lost. I know Lawrence is going to love that one.
I love him, by the way. I feel like he's my brother from another mother.
He
Like,
is.
I love him so much. So he's so fun. He's what it is. I don't care if it's right. I don't care if it's wrong. I don't care. Go do something.
It can't be wrong if you're taking action. And I know the great people who are on here, Jody and Sarah and all y'all that are all here, like, just take some action, because it doesn't, like, what is the law? The law of act. One of the laws of action is that object in motion stays in motion. So get yourself, the hardest part is getting past the entropy of actually getting into motion. And think of the dominoes. Think when you tip the dominoes and they all start falling, even if you're like, oh, that's not the design I wanted, you still took action. And that's gold. Action is never lost. I love that, LP. That's fantastic. Oh, so good. So the not so secret ingredients today, based in awareness. We've got alignment, action, and awareness wrapping up this episode. So we want to give you an action item. LP, you want to give it to him? You want me to give it to him this time? It's your topic, so you get to. Like, we're going to be going back and forth on this thing because we both love to cook and we're across the continent, but you can still connect, my friends. Just make sure you invest the energy. Make sure you're aligned, not in agreement necessarily, but you are aligned. You can get behind that person. You can support them. They're giving you the mutual support back. All y'all who are on here, we're so grateful for you. You are those people, and we are super appreciative. So LP, what's the action this week?
I want you to take 30 minutes to walk, if you can, get out with nothing, with no technology, no
clothes,
headphones, no nothing. What's that?
Clothes?
Well,
depends.
It could be optional. You do you. You do you.
You'll generate some conversations, I guarantee it.
And I want you to ask yourself, what do I believe in? Now, if it's like a monsoon and a rainstorm and you can't get out, then I want you doing something that is creative. I want your fingers on something that's not a keyboard or a keypad. I want you cooking. I want you scrapbooking. I want you drawing. I want you journaling. I want you coloring. I want you playing a piano, playing a guitar. I don't care what it is.
Playing the spoons. Right.
Something else that stirs up something inside of you that's not distracted. Like I said, that's not paying attention to a screen, a phone, an iPad, music.
No electronics.
Someone else's idea on a podcast. No. I want you going internal. What do I believe that is positive about the impact I can make in this world? Not I believe I don't know anything and I can't do it. No. What do I believe that is positive? And what do I want?
Oh, that's a huge one. You might need more than 30 minutes for that.
Maybe more, and take more than 30 minutes, but at least give yourself that time. We never stop to give ourselves credit, and we never stop to dream. We're too much. As much as I want you in go action mode, that awareness is the beginning. You can't take action before you have awareness and alignment.
You can't rush awareness.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't say you can't take action.
Yeah.
You can't rush those 2 steps.
Yeah.
And that's very key.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I want you doing. They said that Savannah said they only said masks were mandatory, nothing about pants.
She's right.
So go
Yeah.
That's true.
Have your mask. Be safe with that. Pants is up to you.
Things are optional. Shoes are optional. Anything. There is no more new normal. Can we just throw that out there?
We threw that out. That's not an ingredient in our pantry. And in fact, I got a sidebar. The little town I used to live in 5 years ago, literally, they had to pass a law that public nudity was not recommended because people would just walk around naked. And, there's something to be said for that. They're totally aligned with who they are. That's great. That's their not so secret ingredient. Not ours today. Although, we're feeling pretty good. So here you've been on the Not So Secret Ingredient Show with master business strategist Lisa Pezik. Woo, woo, woo! LisaPezik.com, LisaPezik.com. She can fix you up with all your business strategy. So if there's one thing you need to do today, you need to take action and be graceful to yourself, my friends. Choose one thing. And size is irrelevant for action. Like if that one thing is dusting your stairs or cleaning your drawer or hanging the laundry, and that's the thing that's been on your mind, that's still action. Because a person in motion stays in motion. A person in motion changes the world, and that's you, my friends.
Mic drop from the G Master spatula drop from the G. What came up for you? Post it below. What questions do you have? Post it below. I always joke and say, if nobody tells us what they want us to talk about, we're just going to keep spewing about the things we want to talk about.
Truth. And in the meantime, LisaPizik.com, GingerJohnson.com. You can find us on the different platforms. Lisa, you are on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, right?
Yeah, my Facebook where this is live. On my personal page, Lisa Pizik Strategist.
Excellent.
This page where this is live.
Very good.
And yeah, Instagram, Lisa Pizik, LisaPizik.com.
And you're also on Twitter. Yeah, you have a Twitter account. You don't use it very much. That's okay. It's all right. No beating yourself up. We'll talk about that later.
Awesome. Thank you, Master. Where can we find you?
I am, of course, on GingerJohnson.com YouTube channel, and LinkedIn is where I'm most robustly live when it's not my blog page. And I do love Twitter. Been on that for probably 12 years. I am on Instagram. I'm a newer person here, so thank you for those of you tuning in. And so we take action, and we'll see you next week on the Not So Secret Ingredient Show with Lisa Pizik and Ginger Johnson. Bye.
I feel the need to wave. I don't know why, but I just feel the need to wave.